Now here's a John Wooden quote that I love. Your most powerful tool is your own example. This is the number one principle of leadership. You want a $100,000 course on leadership? One that if you paid for would still return a 10 or 100x ROI? Here it is. The most important leadership principle you could ever master. Lead by example. Just like your kids don't listen to you because they are purposefully trying to individuate, prove their independence and self-identity, but the one thing they never do is stop watching. They will mirror and match your example all the way to the therapist's couch. This unconscious pattern does not end. As a species, we are always mirroring and matching the leader of the tribe that we are a part of, whoever the tribe deems as the leader. If that is you, if you are the leader of your team, you are being watched. Every action, every behavior, every mindset, every philosophy is being mirrored by your tribe. Whether you know it or not, whether they know it or not, it's happening. They will follow, not your words, those got tuned out long ago, but by their nature, they are compelled to follow your lead. Not your leadership, your lead. You don't lead from behind and say, you go. Rather, you lead from up front and simply say, follow me. This is why John said, your most powerful tool is your own example. So, if you want to lead people, you have a massive responsibility because you set the pace. You see, people don't work as hard as they can. They are not as dedicated, as loyal, as consistent, as caring, as hardworking as they can be. They don't go as fast as they can. They only go as fast as the leader. It's like dragging a sled across the tundra of Canada. If you have to have 12 dogs to pull the sled, you don't need 12 fast dogs. You only need one. The other 11 will work like mad just to keep up with the one strong, fast dog. As a leader, you are that strong dog, and everyone will work like mad to keep up with you. Like it or not, as the leader, the reason why you get to wear the badge that says leader is you have an obligation to be the most. Yes, you have to be the most disciplined. You can't just be sometimes disciplined. As the leader, you have to be the most. As the leader, you have to be the most consistent, the most loyal, the most servant, the most compassionate, the most authentic, the most committed. Whatever attribute you want your team to possess, display, and live out, you have to be the most. They will simply model you. And that is why John said, your example is your most powerful tool of leadership. Hey, while you're here, I want to tell you a little bit about a special video series that I have produced. It is called How to Be a Better Man. It is 100% free and there's nothing to buy. I did it primarily as a public service. A lot has changed in our society, wouldn't you agree? So what does it mean to be a man in the 21st century? What has changed? What hasn't changed? What are our duties as men? Are we living up to them? Where are we failing? How can we be better? Going through my own midlife renaissance of life, these are the questions I've been asking myself of late. And I've come to some pretty profound insights, particularly after talking to lots of women about this. This might be one of the most personally revealing discourses I've ever put out. Join me on this 3-part video series as we take a journey through modern day manhood and what it means to be a man in the community, in the home, and in the office. You can find it at bettermantraining.com. And by the way, if you're a woman, I think you will find this fascinating as well. And to expand the public service, I would really appreciate it if you would pass it around to any men that you know. And I thank you in advance.